Hey there, kiddos, kiddos, kiddos. Hey, listen, Dad's got to find a very important document that I planned on showing you this evening that I may have deleted. That's fun. Isn't that fun when Daddy deletes things, aka Bob? So I'm going to go try to recover it. And I made you an emergency playlist for if I ever get stalled and need to find something. And it includes, obviously, our opening theme song. And of course, we're going to put beef jams. But here's what I think I'm going to do. First, I'm going to show you one of my favorite found footage videos ever. So you're going to see that. And then the intro. And then we're going to see a boxer protect a husky from an interrogation situation. I think we can all learn a lot from this. So we're going to loosen up. We're going to watch something fun. And then we're going to go into the wild shit. Okay. The crimey shit. So, because, oh my God, tonight we're going to talk about Henry a little bit. I'm going to give you some updates on that because, oh, wow. And I am talking about Henry D. Mitchell out of Dayton, Washington, cousin to your military ma in chat. And we're also going to talk about the Hannah Kobayashi situation because that's gotten deep too. But while I try to find this document, I'm going to show you my favorite found footage ever, or in my top 5. Let's say top 5. And then you're going to see our intro and our wonderful beef song. I want you guys to loosen up, do some dance kinetics. Okay, maybe we'll watch dance kinetics. We'll see. Look, military ma. Girl, first of all, great wig. Second of all, we're not going to go that deep. There's no need for that. But I do have a deep episode prepared for you soon. We are going to see some wild shit that has to do with Hannah. But first, check this out, kids. This is going to be great. You're really going to like that. And yeah, military mom, we're here for you. I'm going to try to give them some Wayne updates without giving away too much, to protect it. But people have been asking a lot of questions, and I just don't want anybody going off on rabbit holes that kind of they don't need to. You know what I mean? But we also want to put the word out as much as possible. Especially because, and I'm just going to say this right now, when you look up Henry D. Mitchell on YouTube to see if there's any news stuff about him missing, there's nothing. In fact, the video of me live in my car bitching about it and about how, this is so wild. How are we going to find this guy? And getting really mad at the amount of missing people in that area, in those specific forests or parks. That's what comes up. And then another guy named Henry Mitchell that had a really wild life. But it bothers me that the mainstream media isn't showing this locally on TV. I get that there's articles about it, but not a lot of people go to the news. They don't go to ABC News for their news every day online specifically. So I have some ideas with that. But first, check this out. Let's get you guys started and loosened up. And then we're going to get into all of that stuff. Okay. So here we go. Here we goes. And I'm going to go find a file. I'll be right back. Enjoy this. Wait. No, go back there. There we go.
Living rooms, bedrooms, dinettes. Oh yeah, you can find them at the market. We talking about flea market. Montgomery, it's just like a mini mall. Oh yeah, come shop with us. I said flea market, Montgomery. It's just like a mini mall. Hey, hey, you heard me. Come shop. Living rooms, bedrooms, dinettes. We got it. You need it. You'll find it. It's just like a mini mall. Hey, hey, you heard me. Come shop. I said flea market, Montgomery. It's just like a mini mall. Hey, hey, living rooms, bedrooms, dinettes. Oh yeah, you can find them at the market. We talking about flea market, Montgomery. It's just like a mini mall. Hey, hey, don't stop. Let's make it.
Remember malls? Remember how good a fucking mall was? Now, remember mini market malls where you could go in and there's a furniture store, and then look, he's got guitars. It's got I miss the 90s so much.
A dance. Come on now. To the left, to the right. Let's do this.
This man is the real dance kinetics master. This man, and look at the collar matches the suit. This is crazy.
Hey, to the left, to the
I love him so much.
right. Let's make this a dance. Flea market, Montgomery. It keeps you jumping. It's just like a mini mall. Check it out now, everybody. Like this now. Hey, hey, flea market, Montgomery. It's just like a mini mall. Don't stop. Let's dance. Flea market, Montgomery. It's just like a mini mall.
Let's bring it on down now. Oh yeah, I know you're gonna like this. Come on now.
It's just like,
You know what I'm saying?
it's just like,
You know what I mean?
it's just like,
You know it. So why don't you just come on and say it?
it's just like a mini mall.
Oh yeah, you said it. It's just like a mini mall. Oh yeah, you like this? Come on now, Flea market.
The Sammy Stevens mini mall rap. Look at this. Life is just like a mini mall. It's just like a mini mall. Sammy Stevens mini mall rap. A sea of furniture. You know, it's just things I find, Colors Flight. It's just things I find. He does. Isn't he incredible? Isn't he incredible? Oh my God, I love him. I love him. You sent me a dog pic? I don't mind at all. I will go look. Is the dog dressed up like a wrestler? If not, it's okay. Yes, it is a raid. It is a raid. You're absolutely late. Go to your room. Just kidding. We were just watching this. I'm going to go back because I'm insane. I cannot get enough of this man.
Like this now. Hey, hey.
This is a great question, Colors Flight. I have no idea, and I've always wanted to know.
Flea market, Montgomery. It's just like a mini mall. Don't stop. Let's dance. Flea market, Montgomery. It's just like a mini mall.
Let's bring it on down now. Oh yeah, I know you're gonna like this. Come on now.
It's just like,
You know what I'm saying?
it's just like,
You know what I mean?
it's just like,
You know it. So why don't you just come on and say it?
it's just like a mini mall.
Oh yeah, you said it. It's just like a mini mall. Oh yeah, you like this? Come on now, Flea market.
It's the last few beats. The bam, 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 bam. That's what does it for me. AJ, yeah, don't invite Melissa fucking anywhere. Can we have a group multi-call in dance? If you kids ever want to do a flash mob, what you're talking about is a flash mob? Yes. The answer is yes. And please film it, send it to me, and then I will mob myself. I'm that person that walks in with the birthday. With one ass? You're loving this? Okay. I will find you more found footage because it is incredible. Thank you for pimping your dad. Always pimp your dad. There's also a fun online computer game that's kind of fucked up called Shower with Your Dad, but it's very funny. If you get a chance to play it, go play it. It's very pixelated and very funny. He's beige aesthetic before internet moms. He is. Oh my God. By the way, did you guys know there's a thing called Talk Moms? It's TikTok moms. And they're like rich women, like the housewives. But like they just get together and hang out and do shitty Etsy stuff and like hacks, like TikTok hacks. And like we get together to make content. And it's like, wait, what? And then there's like South Texas versus North Texas moms. And it's like a national thing. And the moms fight. And they have a lot of views, but I think they buy them. And it is so awful. Yeah, they aren't. They suck. That shit, you want to be them? Oh, I don't know, dude. They're the worst, dude. Like, I have not seen anything that upsetting since I read about World War II. It is upsetting, dude. Yeah, someone ends up swinging. We be crazy. Oh my God. Look at looks so cute. Pirate raid. Listen, what if we get into TikTok moms? What if we start shaking it up in the TikTok mom community? What if we troll the Talk Moms? Big Town Mall. First enclosed mall in Texas. Original and first Neiman Marcus shop ever. Where is it? That's got to be in Dallas or Houston. Nice. It's not Andrew. It's me, Laura. I put him to sleep with my prow. Uh-oh, you drugged him? Laura. You want to be the one caught shoplifting from Target. Target? It's too fancy. I don't go there. Just kidding. Love it. Hi, Maddie, Pirate Raid. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you, Ask Pirate Radio. Don't you like it when we call you Ask Pirate Radio? It's my favorite thing. Also, we shouted you out on Nurse Kim today. Idum, and Melissa. You are telling Medieval she's late? Excuse me? She has 420 in her screen name. Okay. You only have one ass. You should have gotten here quicker. Sorry, I was told to say this. It's okay. You just do what you read what's on the teleprompter, and I don't blame you. The Southside moms, Des, are from San Antonio and they live in Stone Oak. Need I say more? It's all 09ers and Stone Oak moms. And they're not even moms anymore. Like a bunch of them are like your kids are gone. TikTok mom, what are you doing? How am I not on? Oh, I'm not on screen. Great. Nope, we're going to play the song because I do need to go find this. I'll be right back.
We fairy children, lost and wild. Dad punishes us, each and every child. But we are feral children, we thrive on chaos. Dad may try to punish us, he will never tame us. Hell in the cell, hell in the cell. It's Dad's test of might. All kids will go in to fight. There is only one survivor. Bring a shiver, a screwdriver. Punishment is kinetic dance. Leotards moving in a trance. It's the feral children's penance, watching camel toes prance. Miami Deb is a whore. We are feral children, lost and wild. Dad punishes us, each and every child. But we are feral children, we thrive on chaos. Dad may try to punish us, he will never tame us. Miami Deb is a fucking whore. Hell in the cell, hell in the cell. Test of might. All kids will go in to fight. There is only one survivor. Bring a shiver, a screwdriver. Punishment is kinetic dance. Leotards moving in a trance. It's the feral children's penance, watching camel toes prance. Mommy fucking Deb is a goddamn whore. But we are feral children, we thrive on chaos. Dad may try to punish us, he will never tame us.
Well, shit, motherfuckers. Dudes aren't in my demographic. I didn't know. I'm so sorry, Medieval 420. I apologize, sir, that I misgendered you. Do we have beef now? AJ, what? Can you email that to me right fucking now? 'Cause what? That's it. MomTok is what it's called, but there's a Texas version. And it's North Texas MomTok versus South Texas MomTok. But the lady Vince McMahon did, the lady who started it, created like Vince McMahon had WCW when he bought that. And then he ended the Monday Night Wars, right? Imagine if he had always owned it. Like this bitch started her own empire and then started the rival empire and then appears on both and gets in fights with the other side, which means she fights with herself. Who does that sound like? All of us. Yo, that rules because the Ramseys need support. They were unjustly gaslit for 20 years. Fucking good. Everyone needs to be blown up their spot. I think that it's come too little too late, but at least he'll get an answer. Also, Big Macs have gotten smaller, Vermont bread. Jesus Christ, have they gotten smaller and shorter. They're not this tall anymore. And they put too much fucking sauce on it. There, I said it.
So I just walk into the den. Look what I found. Max was with me upstairs. Happy, come now. No, your name is not Happy. Did you do that? Right. Happy, come here now. Come. Happy, come. Happy, come now. Is your name Happy? Happy, come here. Happy, come here. Your name isn't Happy, Max. You go couch. You go couch now. Go. Go on. Max, come. Happy, come. Happy.
If you thought the Russell Williams interrogation was intense after he murdered Marie France Cuomo, get ready, because this is interrogatory. How do you say that? Interrogatory. Fuck me. Interrogatory? That's not right. This is interrogation hell. I'm done. I need an adult.
Come here. Did I tell you to go couch, Max? Happy, come here. Yawning like I'm boring. You did this. Come. Happy. I'm not gonna tell you 900 times. Come here now. Happy, come here. Face the music. Come on. Max, if you don't go couch, we're gonna have problems. Go now. Now. Why are you defending your older brother? He's older than you. He made this mistake. Yes, he did. He did. Okay, come here then. You come take it. You come take the L for him. Come on. Come on. What do you have to do with this? Happy, come. Come on. You said. Did you do it? Come on then. Come here.
I feel like this is illegal. I feel like, I mean, there's no probable cause that we've heard yet, and I didn't hear any Miranda rights being read. And that's why he's getting aggressive. You know, it does confuse the dog. This should be an interview. He should be free to leave. I feel like this guy overstepped his bounds. He needs to go homeward with it. And yeah, that was a homeward bound joke.
Come on. Come.
And why is he not standing up? Why isn't he helping Happy? Like, first of all, the co-defendant is in the room with the door open. So is he free to leave or not? Second of all, co-defendant is watching smiling like fucking Jen McCabe. This is very heartbreaking. His due process has been denied. He knows he'll get off. He has the best lawyer. He knows everyone in Canton. Where is his attorney? This is a great question, Miss Jessica. I don't know. Yeah, Ladybug's barking because she sees the injustice. She's saying, no way Alexis hit that man. You know what I mean? He should lawyer up, but they haven't informed him of his rights. He doesn't know that. He's also speaking to them, not realizing, is he going to plead the fifth later? We don't know. Yeah, he is giving good points. He is an attorney. Oh, no, he's pro se, Ribbit. He is. Okay, so listen, this might be the first sovereign citizen I've ever supported, but I don't know. I feel like this is wrong. He looks like Ladybug and the
Happy.
Hoodoo. He's not happy, dude. How dare
Happy.
you? Oh my god.
Happy.
Oh my
Come here
god,
now.
he's doing rabbit.
And you're
He's
definitely guilty. Come here.
That's Happy? Oh my god, I got them fucked up. Max. Well,
Canton, Massachusetts.
now we're gonna watch your aunt be a whore.
In my 30 years, I can't say I've been in that. Good morning, jury. Good morning, judge. Good morning.
Oh my god, I'm sorry. I do love this chat. I love everything about this. Hi to our Rabbit. Rabbit, put your channel up. You never put your own channel up. Put your fucking channel up. Rabbit wrote the beef song. Also, Dead's boyfriend put up Tal Jams. If you look, it should even be on Spotify. If you look up Lo-Fi Tal Jams, Apple Music, it should be there. The Jen McCabe one keeps getting taken down. We don't know why. Or no, Jill Daniels. We think it's because of Jill's spirit. But yeah, put your shit up. And yes, I'm going to send Military Ma your email, Rabbit. But this is the point. Oh my god, this is the point of the century, starring it. Are all dogs sovereign citizens? What do you guys think? Comment off. Go off in the comments while Auntie's up here dressing up, playing hoe. And tell me, do you think all dogs are sovereign citizens? What do you think of this?
Morning, fine people of Norfolk County. Sorry about that. Excuse me. Every morning, Dunkin' Donuts. I for their birthday, I bring. I'll allow it. So when the trooper got there, can you please repeat that? But this time in American. The Alberts and the McCabes had nothing to do with this. I don't even know why I'm here.
Oh, who, the Glazer? My new best friend, who I never ever had beef with at all, who I've always supported and adored and said nice things about. Yeah, absolutely. Pimp him out to me. Tell him that his hoodie is literally my arm sleeve tattoo. Tell him I have a sleeve of Pulp Fiction, and let's get cracking.
The neighbor did provide a container, plastic container, we sealed, and I can't remember. Yes. Down to the station, to the Canton Police Department. My two friends. It was a very circumstantial situation. Yes, the bitchiest girls in Canton. Yes. Yes. We did put the before we did inform the Massachusetts State Police. I don't know. Yes. You know, we all went home. I know they should not be that bitchy looking like that. I understand. The Canton Police Department. Yes, of course I am. Why else my eyebrows look like this? Yes. I wish he had. Doesn't even look me in the eye anymore. He procedurally the swabs in having a White Claw inside the cups. Which is Colin was his son. Keep it moving, please. Boston Police, just a waterfall. 30 years. Bukaki. Come home. I go upstairs. We're tired. I say goodnight to my parents. I kiss them goodnight. What? I say I love you. Thank you for being my angels. Bukaki. And I come downstairs and I say my prayers. And yeah. Well, I don't know. He must have confused his notes. I'm not sure. Having a couple of White Claws, as usual. Let's move on. They came over and we went to bed as usual. Pinky swear. So Jackson, can we get this over with? Okay, this is my off season. Usually by this time I'm already over the Sagamore Bridge, knee deep in clams. And I brushed my teeth. Just my White Claw. Thank you. Thank you. Where's Julie Albert? Julie, can I have some of that White Claw? I don't, did I take a picture? Did I mean to take a picture? I don't know. Maybe he thought that I meant something else. It was all her. I did, you know. Yeah, you know, the, talking like girlfriends. Yes, just talking like girlfriends. The Oriental neighbors. Yeah. The Asians. How regular, normal girlfriends what? My family. I can't recall. Are we girlfriends? No. Do you mind using different words? I've never talked to them. They, you know, fa ra 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 ra. You know, yeah. I have a number. No. Could you say that in English? Jen. The witness advocate.
Colin saying the wrong words is so fucking funny. It's like Ricky on Trailer Park Boys. It gives that, and I'm obsessed. Also, I miss Jen's shitty wig. I like the shitty wig the most, I think. Sound off in the comments. Do you prefer shitty wig Jen or nice new wig Jen? Which one do you think Deborah's going to pull out for the coming trial season? Also, AJ, I got your email. Bitch, we're watching it when this is done. What the fuck?
The witness advent calendar. And Jack. Sustained. Okay. Let's move on. Could you please rephrase those words? I'll allow it. Can you answer that question? Can you, honey? Are you that stupid?
That's the part where I spit. Like the first time I ever watched this, when she said, "Are you stupid?" I was like, "Oh my fucking god." All right, here we go. I'm about to change it to this. This is what AJ sent me. This is the TikTok mom or the MomTok lady who got arrested for shoplifting at Target. Shit. All right, here we go. This is crazy.
A TikTok creator with 300,000 followers is arrested for shoplifting at a Target store, according to police. Cape Coral, Florida investigators say the suspect, Marlena Velez, scanned false barcodes with cheaper prices at the self-checkout line, allegedly stealing about $500 worth of merchandise. The store's loss prevention team asked police to help identify the suspect. When police shared the photo online, one anonymous caller possibly recognized the woman in the photo as Velez, a vlogger who posts videos of her day-to-day, just like this one. Investigators say Velez even posted about her Target haul from that day wearing the same outfit in store surveillance cameras, but the video has since been deleted. She was arrested and charged with petty theft. This is Inside Edition Digital.
Girl. What, girl? What, dude? Like, did you see her house? Why you be stealing when you got that house? Do you got Target you stole? Is that what you keep in your house? Like, what, dude? That shit trips me out. Okay. On to the long haul. Well, before we do that, I'm going to give you a Henry update. And then we're going to watch the last of what we're going to watch tonight. This is going to be a very short one. I need to end it within the hour because I have shit to do for my job. But, all right. Henry update. Here's what I can tell you. There are things that were posted online by people close to Henry that are spooky dooky. The police have been made aware of them. Thank you to everybody who reached out and helped Military Ma. Special shout outs to Rabbit who found some crazy shit. You guys who found some crazy shit. And it's been sent to Military Ma, who is sending it to the detectives. I don't think that they knew about some of it, and they're looking into it. So good job, everyone. But we need to focus on the main thing at hand, which is Wayne has still not been found, aka Henry Mitchell. I may as well actually I'm gonna pull up his picture. I did notice that there are a lot of people in our chat who are from a couple of key areas. We got Texans in here. We got a lot of Long Islanders and Boston folk. God bless you, Northeasterners. But we also have my personal favorite place on earth, which is Pacific Northwest. Got a lot of you folks in here. Some of you are in this exact area. Colors Flight had a lot of good information. C. Smith, lots of good information. You guys know the terrain, you know the area, you know the weather. Thank you so much for chiming in because it's little things that help us go, oh yeah, like the shit about the bears and when they hibernate and how much wood is and where you go to get wood and is it legal or not. Like these are all things that are important, believe it or not. So thank you so much. Adam too. Like I talked to Adam about it, Rabbit, C. Smith, Colors Flight. You guys have all been in the chat talking. Walk Among the Tombstones. Like a bunch of y'all are in the Discord talking. There's like a lot going on with that case to find him. There's a lot of people doing what they can. But the one thing that bothers me is like there's stuff on the news, like in a sense that, you know, I like right here, I've got all these articles that are popping up of him, which I'll just show you. You know, may as well just look. Here you go. Like, look at all these articles, right? And I've clicked them. That's why they're purple. But then after about 4, it stops. And then you get down here, and this is a different Henry Mitchell who went missing. So I'm like, how are we going to get this information out to where there's more than 4 links about him? Now, if I go to all of these at once, my computer's cache is already full, so it's going to fucking freeze. But I can tell you right now, like, this isn't enough, I think. I think the word needs to get out more, just my opinion. This is him. Let me pull up some images for you so you can get a good look. There he is. This one's blurry, so I'm going to pull this up. Hold on one second. Okay. So this is him. He's got the most recent photo I found, and if Military Ma's still here, she can confirm it. His hair is a lot whiter. I'm going to start posting more of the recent, like the pictures and things that we find in Discord. We found a total of, I think it was 5 Facebook profiles for him, multiple Facebook profiles for people around him. We're kind of like the internet's been scraped, I think. So the focus, I think, should be cameras in the area. Again, I cannot insist more. Please go to Discord if you want to discuss this case. Cameras in the area. I think we did tell you the phone was in the truck. So was he had cut some wood. There was a what do you call it? Chainsaw in the truck, gas and oil. Yeah, all the links say the same thing. I think that it would be really helpful to contact the local news, and I'm going to personally do it, and maybe I'll post, yeah, whiter hair and bigger beard, right? Let me actually pull up a recent picture of him. I do think, and Rabbit is the one who brought this up, if we can get them a more recent picture, because I think that would help a lot in people being able to identify him if they do see him, whether it's in the forest while they're camping or anything else like that. Let me pull up. Hold on one second, everybody. Henry. Okay. Oops. Give me just 1 second. Ooh, you know what I can do? While I'm looking for this, I'm going to play Did's boyfriend song that you guys like a lot. And yeah, we'll just play that. And here. Give me 1 second.
Ma'am. That's assault. Ma'am. That's assault. Ma'am. Rape. Ma'am. Drop that chair. Ma'am. That's assault. Ma'am. That's assault. Ma'am. Rape. Ma'am. Rape. Drop that chair here. These people are going to eject you from this line. That's assault. Ma'am. That's assault. Ma'am. It is. You cannot touch me like that. Oh, I will be telling them exactly what happened. Rape. Ma'am. These people are going to eject you from this line. That's assault. That's assault. We have video of her just touching. How did that child? I will be. Excuse me. She just. Ma'am. Excuse me. Rape. That's assault. Excuse. Drop that chair. Ma'am.
Okay, I found it. Here we go. The other thing is clothing description. Military Moss has no clothing description. So that's something that if we could get that would be awesome. We still don't know what brand of cigarettes yet, but you guys can see this is him. This is what he looks like. He's got white hair. It is a little longer, I think, in more recent pictures. Yeah, whiter hair, bigger beard. Yes. Let's see. And I'm going to read Military Maw's responses to these. So, yeah, fucking Grant Jams. Yeah, it looks different than the picture, right? And so it's like, okay, if we can get, yeah, no mustache. Oh, I love Amish people. That rules. If we can get people to share both pictures, that would be fucking great. And there's another one of him that I can put up where he's like in the forest. And it does look like he's enjoying himself. You know what I mean? And she's waiting for a return call from the sheriff. Okay. And you sent him that Google Doc, right, hon? I'll put this picture in it too. We'll put this in there for him and we'll find another one, the recent one on his other Facebook. He does kind of look a little like Woody Harrelson. That's a good point. So might be cameras on the way, gas station, personal videos. If anyone still uses Snapchat. Yeah, anybody who tagged that camping area that day on TikTok. I haven't even checked that. So, yeah, he does look totally different. And I just think it would be more helpful. Like, again, remember Sebastian Rogers? He's a 15-year-old kid and they were showing pictures of him when he was 8, 9. Like this, it's more helpful, I think, if people see this because they're going to go, oh no, the missing guy doesn't have white hair. You know what I mean? But yeah, it would be, yeah, sent him everything, even the questionable conversation. Sweet. And you sent him the screenshot that Reddit found, right? I also sent you more Facebook links to the other people. So if you haven't checked that yet, I sent you quite a few and I apologize if I overwhelmed you. But yeah, I think here's what I'd like to do. And Military Ma, if you think this is a bad idea, tell me now. But what if, posing to the select board, what if we send the media this picture of him and say, could you guys share a more recent picture and maybe do like a story about him on the news instead of just online? And you did? Okay, perfect. Yes. Should we request that the news do a story? Because I feel like if they get a bunch of people messaging about it and then a more recent picture, yes, most definitely. Okay, perfect. Then we'll do that. And we can tag them on Twitter. We can send them emails and I'll even fucking call the station. And I'm not saying docs. I'm saying like pressure them to do this story because, first of all, like, the elderly are vulnerable just like kids. And, like, is there a silver alert system there? And if so, can we get it? Like, I'd like to do that in the Discord. I will post contacts for the news stations. I will find the Twitter handles for the local news people. And anybody who wants to help me with that. And we will post them. And then we will send them pictures of him and say, can you please do a story on this? Please. Okay. I'll tell you. We'll put it in the Discord tonight after this episode's over. And Military Ma, what if we set you up with a Find Henry email through Gmail, right? And then if news people want to do an interview with someone in his family, maybe, then they'll have that contact or just your contact. You know, we could just send you their info and we can pressure them to talk to a family member, interview someone, put him on the actual physical news, and give them the correct information. Like, you know, let them know, hey, the chainsaw was in the, like, I think with the details, they would be like excited, like, okay, someone knows about this, you know? We've been looking for that for like local cameras. There have been people who had footage of him. Or there were cameras that saw him going up that way, and there were people in the area who talked to him on his way there. So, you know, that's proof of life going up to the mountain. So we know that nothing really, I guess, happened to him the night before. Unless it's like fucking Canton and everyone's in on it. But I don't know. I don't think so. So, that's my idea for Henry. And if you guys are into that, let's fucking do it. Because it's been, what, 2.5, almost 3 weeks? Whatever it takes to bring him home, right? And I feel like Henry, yes, he's elderly, but like he could still be out there. He might have also, like, if he did have a head injury, he might have found a cabin or something to hide out in that has heat. He could be alive but passed out. Like, and if heat sensors didn't get to him because he's in somewhere, but there could be people who saw him. Maybe he walked down a side road by accident, got lost, couldn't find his truck. Blip billboards, great idea. We could do that. What is the serial number of the chainsaw? I don't know. The cops have it though. They have the chainsaw because it's in the back of his truck. It was still there. But yeah, I think that it could lead back to I think it's his chainsaw. Yeah, there's cabins out there. Okay. Are there cabins? Is there a way, like, does this cabin community have a Facebook page? Like, I think we could post pictures of him there. We could send this shit to the media, give them a contact to talk to in the family. Yeah, Henry, come home, dude. And I think that it's something that we could do and pressure people to do news stories that are going to be on the TV. Because also it's really cold up there. People are home a lot. These are good questions I don't think we know the answers to. We can see up there he might have taken some cough medicine in the past. And is that Vicyclovir? It might be an antibiotic. I don't know. I do think they towed his truck, I believe, right? I don't know the answer to this. But I know that there's like mountainous area all around there and there's snowing and camping. It's okay. No specific health issues known by me. Yeah. And he seems like if he's out there and he can chop wood, right? And he did, like, because you have to chop it. You can't just chainsaw it, right? So he's out there doing that. Seems like he might have put up with some bullshit in his past. Put up with a lot of ladies' bullshit. I feel like he's a sturdy enough dude. Maybe he's still out there. I hope he is. I like to think he is. And if he's trying to get away from heinous hoes, then Henry, we're sorry, we're fucking that up for you. But right now he's missing and the weather's bad. So I don't think this is a Hannah situation, as they're calling it, which we're going to segue into that next. But I do think that Henry can be found. And I think it's important to focus on that and focus on getting his name and his face out there and telling the media, yeah, it was -1 in that area that night. Jesus. I hope he's warm too. We have to hope he had coats on and stuff. There's 5 outposts nearby. None have running water. Okay. Let's go. I mean, if he could start a fire, he can heat up the snow, you know. I hope he's warm too. Yeah, his phone was left in his car. But right now, let's not measure the probability or like how he's going to stay alive. I know where your heads are going. Mine was going there too, but we just want to get his face out there and we want people to talk about him. So we're going to post all that in Discord. I will put the Discord link in the description below this video immediately, unless Rabbit can grab it. But if not, or Adam, if you have it, Adam. Okay, let's move on, and we're gonna discuss Henry more in Discord. Okay. Right now, before we leave, I'm going to play for you 2 Hannah updates. They say opposite things. They both came out today on the same network. I actually kind of commend News Nation because they're showing 2 sides of a story and kind of letting us decide. Now, one is much longer than the other one. We're not going to watch all of that one, but I mean, maybe we will. I'm going to play both of these for you. Keep in mind, they both came out today. One is the family and parents, what I'll call it, side. And the other is the other side, the conspirators, and in some instances, the police. This has gotten very complicated. I'm going to shut the fuck up and just play it for you because, wow. As far as we know, she has not crossed back across the border from Mexico yet. But I'm just going to let you see for yourself. And I'm going to shut the fuck up and get out of here. You just watch this. Holy fuck.
Big question for today.
Also,
where is...
Please put in the comments what you think is going on here, because I wonder if this is a huge misunderstanding where essentially, because Hannah made statements that she was going, like, if the other side is right and she's voluntarily missing, I'll just spill the beans. People think she's voluntarily missing. And some of those people have said, well, she did say she wants to go off the grid and get away from social technologies. Now, those people are her dirty hippie friends. Her family is like, no, we know her. She wouldn't do that. But what if she did do that and she just has no idea her dad has passed away? A lot of people are shaming her online. And a lot of people have made false representations that she has been online, doing things online, which, sure, but do we know that's her? You know, the family maintains it's somebody else. What do you think?
Hannah Kobayashi. The question remains a mystery as the missing woman's case is becoming more bizarre with every day, every single twist and turn. Los Angeles police just determined Hannah Kobayashi's case is now a voluntary missing person, almost 1 month after she was last seen on November 12th. Police say Kobayashi went missing when she flew from Hawaii to Los Angeles on November 8th, didn't get on her connecting flight to New York. Through video and eyewitness accounts, police were able to track her whereabouts from the 8th to November 12th, where she was seen on surveillance camera crossing the U.S.-Mexico border. Kobayashi's dad, who flew to L.A. to look for his daughter with search parties, was found dead on November 24th. Police say he took his own life. Now, despite police ending their investigation, Kobayashi's family says they are not going to stop looking for her. Joining me now is News Nation national security contributor Tracy Walder. Tracy, it's always good to have you. So many things don't add up in this story, right? And they feel strange. You're former FBI, former CIA. What's your gut check tell you on this one?
Well, thank you so much for having me. Honestly, my gut tells me that this is someone that was probably in the midst of some kind of a mental break and in a way wanted to go missing. Now, whether she was cognizant of the fact that she really wanted to go missing or not, I'm not certain. And sort of the 2 things that really tell me that are the first, she made a Venmo transaction to 2 people on November 9th. And then on November 11th, she texted her friends or an acquaintance that she believed that she had been hacked by the deep state and that they had drained all of her funds.
Yeah, and I wanted to play a bit of sound because LAPD held a news conference talking about some possible motives as to why she disappeared. Take a quick listen and I'll get your take on the other side.
We then saw indications that there were some desires or posts that would be consistent in somebody who would have the desire to disconnect. Are we 100% right on that? We can't say, right? We just know that she did not have her phone after she left LAX.
Yeah, didn't have her phone. Tracy, how rare is it that a 30-year-old woman wants to just disconnect and get off the grid, start a new life? What's usually behind something like this?
You know, you're right, Marky. It is rare. Typically at that age that people tend to not, I guess, run away. That tends to be a little bit younger. But at the same time, we have no idea what she was dealing with. And there's something else I wanted to sort of clear up, if I may. There's been a lot of discussion that it was odd that she crossed at the San Ysidro border. That border is actually very, very common for people to cross on foot. I'm from around that area and I have crossed many, many times. So this wasn't necessarily something dangerous that she did. In fact, I think that it was probably planned out. She had her passport with her.
Tragically, also, let's talk about, the father and all this too. He was found dead by apparent suicide a couple Sundays back after being part of search parties for her. She didn't come forward following news of his death. Are you reading into that in any sort of way?
So in my opinion, actually, that is the most surprising part, really, quite frankly, out of all of this. Mr. Kobayashi's suicide is obviously tragic. And I think there was plenty of CCTV around where he took his own life to make that determination so quickly. But the fact that she didn't come forward is very, very surprising. I happened to actually be in this area and it was heavily covered on the news, the suicide. I don't know where she was in Mexico at that point of time because she wouldn't have been there about 10 to 12 days by that point. So I'm not sure necessarily if she knows. And if she does know, I am very, very surprised that she hasn't attempted to make contact with her family.
Yeah, if her desire really was to get off the grid, maybe she really doesn't know about her dad's passing. Also, authorities the night before last issued that plot twist, right? She's now considered a voluntary missing person. At what point in...
Yo, I hate speculation, but Miss Jessica, holy shit, you just blew my mind. You know how sometimes bitches, and by bitches I mean me, in the past, like college and shit, when I would break up with a dude, I'd always get like a haircut or bangs. I'd fuck my shit up. And if you think I didn't think of getting a tail attached to me at one point, you don't even know a bitch. But in all seriousness, yikes, that's kind of a wow. That's actually a pretty good theory. Again, totally out of nowhere. We have no reason to think that at all is the issue. I'm not even going to entertain it, but also, oh my God, that is a theory. She's going through a breakup, derailed to go get surgery in Mexico. Maybe, but also, why does it even have to be enhancement surgery now that I'm thinking about it? Am I closed-minded? Do I have bird brains? Maybe. What if she just needed, what if she had a toothache? She just needed to go get oral surgery and she's like, it's cheaper there. Or like an inhaler. I don't know. Maybe she's going to a Mexico festival for what if she's going to, I'm not even going to say it. I'm not going to say she's going to meet Alan Jackson to see The Dead or Dave Matthews Band. But what if she's just going to a concert? What the fuck? That would be heartbreaking because she's in Mexico. She's not going to see American news unless she seeks it out. Yikes.
Investigations, Tracy, do authorities say, you know what? She's 30 years old. She has free will to do what she wants as an adult, and we have to stop using public resources in order to find her. At what point do you cut that off?
Sure, that's a great question. Really, after you have exhausted all of the immediate leads. So they had talked to anyone that they believe they saw in contact with her because they did see someone with her at a metro station in LA. They exhausted that lead and determined that she wasn't being held against her will. They looked at the camera footage of her crossing the border, saw that she probably was unaccompanied, didn't seem to be in distress, and then also through her digital data, I think that's when they made that determination.
And last quick question before I let you go. What's the biggest question you want answered or person you want to hear from right now in this case?
You know, I'd say the biggest person I want to hear from is actually Hannah. I would love for her to at least make contact with her family.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Go to joinnn.com to find News Nation on your television provider. Also, don't forget to click that red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.
So still missing.
Okay, so this is kind of what I would consider the opposite side of it. This is her family who says, nope, this is all still weird. We need to do something. This is not like her. This is bad. What the fuck? Please help. I can tell you one thing for sure that I know. I don't care what FBI people pop in and want to tell you what. And also Coffin Twat went the exact opposite way after going the right way. So I'm mad at her again. But always stay mad. You know what I mean? Just stay mad, bitch. Like, that's me. I need to just stay mad. But yeah, I mean, or maybe her boobs, or maybe her teeth. We don't know. But also, there's absolutely no evidence of that. But it is a thought. It is a thought. I'm not going to push that thought, but I am curious because that is a good, what's it called? Like a theory. That's a good theory. Like, that's something that, again, though, like, poor girl, dude. If so, you know, I don't know that she would have a burner. I mean, that's a bit much. She had I mean, unless she ditched it, but why would you ditch it if you're just going to get surgery? You're going to want your phone, you know? It's a bit weird. Did you leave Hugin outside? He's inside? Oh, good. There's a raccoon. Great. There's a raccoon at the screen. Really? Yeah, there's a raccoon at the screen. He's banging on the door, and he just ran away, but he's probably just standing there looking sneaky. Saw his little creepy eyes. Is that who Hugin was trying to fight? Oh, shit. Hugin's trying to fight a raccoon, you guys. It came from Raccoon Saloon. It came from Raccoon Saloon. Do you see it? He's got a flashlight. Open the door. Let it in. I'll fight it. Is it Nancy Grace? Is it because Turbo tweeted? By the way, let's just talk about the Hugin in the room. Your dad got retweeted by Nancy Grace. Cuff him. Cuff him. Light him up and cuff him. Why won't the light show up on the camera? Oh, there it goes. There you go. Someone's going to be stroking out there. Listen, Nancy Grace retweeted your dad. I had mixed emotions. I do believe Nancy Grace the raccoon is now stalking me at my place of residence, and I don't appreciate. I don't appreciate one bit. Nancy, back the fuck off. Okay? Nancy, Rita Lombardi Grace, back the fuck off. You're scaring me. You're scaring me, lady. David Bacon Grace. Her middle name is Beckham? Who? Nancy Grace's middle name isn't David Beckham. This is a prank. Nancy David Beacom Grace. They do seem very Jew. I don't know, dude. I worked with some 30-year-olds once that I was like, Jesus Christ. Get a list. Am I right? I hate her, but that's pretty sick. Yeah. She said something smart and then she went dumb. Yeah. Oh, you talking about Nancy? Same. Said something smart and went dumb. Listen, thank you, Turbo. Shout outs to Turbo. You know I read that book. You know I read Nancy's book. You know I hate love her. Yeah, the twins. She didn't even bring up the twins in the retweet. Bitch, you couldn't even tell me about Keith in the retweet. Come on, Nance. Come on. That's us, dude. That's you guys. Hear the raccoons outside? Just Beacom. Oh, her middle name is Beckham. Nancy Beckham Grace. Yeah. How the fuck did you know that? Nancy Beckham. I don't know why you know her middle name. Is that her real middle name or are you fucking with me? I still have no idea if I'm being. It's the twins. Her middle name is the twins. Nancy, when I'm, thinking about this makes me think of the twins. Thinking about this raccoon at this door reminds me of that time my twins were born. And I said to myself, if anyone talks about anything, I'm going to bring you two little motherfuckers up because I love you so goddamn much. Nancy loves her twins almost as much as Stone Cold loves Poncho. Nancy, you are dismissed. No, dismissed is our new. We're saying it. Miss Jessica, enough. Dismissed is the new phrase. I'm getting merch. Rabbit, tag it and remind me. Merch. Dismissed. Also, there's going to be merch in the store tomorrow. 10% of the earnings are going to Dad's boyfriend because he has great ideas. And I think Rabbit gave me one. What are they? Just Hooget with Hoog with his ass up in the Nike check. Fuck around and Hoog out. Love that one. And a Hoogers shirt, which is just a Hooters shirt. Who doesn't want that? Who doesn't want that? Stupid fucking typos. The stash knows shit. He does. He knows a lot. He hides a lot of secrets in his mustache. We are trying to get the big fucking bird jams back up, but apparently Jill Daniels has scared the copyright industry. I made that up. It's a prank. Too much tuna. Oh, hello, Melissa. She made it up. She pranked you. It's not Nancy Beckham Grace. You don't know things. His headphones are. Huh? It's Nancy Beckham. From now on, it's Nancy Beckham and the Beckham twins. I purchased Nancy's handkerf necklace for domestic violence. For domestic violence, Belinda. That's a bit fucked up. I would buy one against it, personally. Her daughter's name is Lucy. Yep. What's the other one's name? She never mentions the boy. I was in my horror phase and hitting clubs hard and rode hard at 30. You got cracked open and cleaned out, Miss Jessica. Nancy Ann. Oh, she's N.A. Grace. Hell yeah, dude. Nag. Oh my God. Nancy Ann Grace spells nag. Her real name's Nancy Ann Grace, and it spells nag. That's brilliant. Damn, dude. Her parents fucking set her up for not success. Yet, despite that, she became the hardest bitch in the land. She'll go anywhere. She'll go to the mall furniture store. That guy could be dying of a heart attack, and she will stand over mall furniture guy's body and go, "We're live at the scene. He's dead below my feet. I've got one kitten heel in his crotch. Let me tell you something. It's a cold body. Who did it? Next at 9." And then she's going to say, "By the way, one time I was standing by the twins just like this." And then you get to hear about Keith. Fuck around and hoog out. That was you. No, that was Ribbit. Nancy Ann Grace. That was disappointing. Yeah, but it's nag, so it's fine. And that's very funny. We do like it. Michael Grace. Oh, it's Lucy and Michael. Oh, that's cute. Did she trademark, you big feckin' bird? I don't know. I think it just upsets listeners. One of my dogs is named Lucy, dude. One of my dad's dogs was named Lucy. That does check out. LEB likes that. Apropos. Good catch against domestic violence. Okay, there you go, Belinda. You're getting a star. That made me laugh. When I got married, my initials changed to Sack. Angry Tits. Angry Tits. I love your screen name. Also, Sack is hilarious. Goddamn. Just nag out, dude. Nag out with your bag out. And it's Jen Coffindoffer with a bag of wine. Fuck. Yeah, he's very awesome. He keeps fart songs in his mustache. Nancy will set up with a card table at high winds. Yeah. Nancy's going to take all my money at the casino, aka the crime scene. His initials are AMP. Oh my God. And he's never amped. He's just like, "Laura, can you keep it down?" And then fucking Ladybug's over there going, just on pills, just on ibuprofen. How's she doing? Her children's last name is Lynch. Oh shit. Fago, Flavor, and a prosecutor? Is her daughter going to be a prosecutor? Because if she's a prosecutor named Lynch, I'm terrified. I went from Deb to Do. Darlene, of course, Do is going to be your initial. Oh my God. You are the personification of Do the fucking Do. Remember when you smoked on the roof through a hurricane? God damn. With pens inside of her and all. Okay. So let's look at the opposite side. And I say opposite when really, like, everybody wants Hannah safe, right? But some people are taking the evidence or the existence or the lack thereof of potential theories and themes and going the way of, we don't need to look for her. This is voluntary. Her family and those really close to her, her real friends who she grew up with, and I say real friends because they lived with her. They are her friends. They see her regularly. They're on all her socials. Those people are like, yikes, no, this is not normal. Something's going on. And then the people who are the online hippies who, she sends money to and fucks around with online tarot with, and people who have met her once or twice at festivals, they say, but we don't know that. And then complete strangers on the internet, and the police say it's voluntary, all based on a video of her entering Mexico the day after she went missing. Keep in mind that doesn't change the fact she was with a stranger on the bus. She was acting weird. She was acting disheveled. She looked tired. She sent a lot of wild texts to her parents. She had possession of her phone at that time. What the fuck? So let's watch this. And Ashley Banfield's probably going to copyright strike me, but that's the great thing about not being monetized is I can just delete it later and you kids got a fucking treat. My treat. Here we go.
Sort of, but apparently of her own accord, the police say, for reasons still very much a mystery. Police say Hannah entered Mexico November 12th, just 4 days after landing in Los Angeles, and 3 weeks ago tonight, which means that she might very well have seen the same headlines that we all did in the days that followed, including these headlines about Hannah's.
Rabbit, remember when I told you the quote from the guy that shot the girl? Which Baldwin was that? Fucking Alec Baldwin. Do you remember when I told you the quote from Alec Baldwin on 30 Rock? It was never follow a hippie to a second location. You know what I fucking mean. You know what I fucking mean. The hippies. Talking about her little like online friends who she meets in real life at festivals, and they're like, take this and let's try. Hey, Sound Tribe Sector 9 is playing. Take it. Hey, here's my Cash App. I'll read your palm. Like fucking dude.
Father, Ryan Kobayashi. Mr. Kobayashi made the trip to Los Angeles and then.
Thank you. Keep in mind, guys, she went to Mexico the 12th. She entered alone right after seeing a dude who was with her, who she potentially claims she had met online, which she did text to her parents. Do you see where I'm going with this? She was at the international part of the airport to come back after she got her bags. The guy who she sent $1,000 to on Cash App says there's an African dude who scams people, who used me to send money or to steal my money, basically hacked his account through Venmo, which is totally possible, and then had it sent to someone else's. And then the other girl was like, yeah, someone fucking scammed me. And then Johnny No Bones or whatever the fuck his name was like, I got scammed. Here's an exact description of the guy and his name and all the shit. So like, it kind of makes sense, right? I mean, it's crazy, but she agrees to meet someone who flies in internationally. They end up on a bus at Union Station. People talked to them. Her luggage is with her. She's around Skid Row for less than 24 hours. And then boom, she's in Mexico. Land Pirate Radio. This makes so much sense.
Died soon afterwards by suicide outside a parking garage near LAX. And yet still no word from Hannah. And for the people who love her, still no idea why any of this is happening. I'm joined now by Hannah's sister.
She means texter. She texted with her sister every day. And now these strangers who barely know her except from the internet think they know better. And some don't even know her at all. They just vibe with those hippies. And they used to be in that group. And all of a sudden, we're supposed to believe them over our own sister. And people are literally like, she didn't even like our family. Well, then why are there 100 texts from between her and her sister, her and her aunt, her and her mom? Like, come the fuck on. You know? This makes sense.
Sydney Kobayashi, and the family's attorney, who's a very familiar face on this program, Sarah Azari, News Nation's legal analyst. Thank you to both of you. Sydney, I want to begin with you. And first of all, I'm just really sorry that you and your family are going through what you're going through. I cannot imagine what it's like. And then to sort of see this news conference, do you have any idea why Hannah is staying silent so long?
I honestly, I've said this from day one. I feel like she is in danger. I feel like this is completely out of character for her. I've known her my entire life. She's been one of my best friends. She's always kept in contact with the family. She's always checked in, and this is just absolutely out of her character. And especially after, you know, if she had seen what happened with my father and his passing, she would have definitely reached out by now. There's no way that she wouldn't have reached out, knowing the type of person that she is.
So, Sydney, we all learned yesterday with the news conference that Hannah had crossed on foot, seemingly by herself of her own volition into Mexico. When did you and the family learn about that detail?
We learned the same day that the public did. And that is very frustrating. It's very disturbing.
You weren't given any advance notice?
No, drug mules are people who carry drugs over the border. The only problem with the drug mule theory is it's not very common to take them into Mexico. But maybe money laundering, like carry a bunch of money across. That sounds more legit. And take it as someone who has been to Mexico a lot. It's so much easier to get into it than out.
No, not at all. We, you know,
Also, I'd like to point out she could be sent to Mexico with nothing on her. She could be sent to pick drugs up and bring them back over. And if you haven't seen those episodes of that show where people are constantly being blackmailed into doing that, forced into doing that, let me introduce you to an industry as big as sex trafficking. It is insane. If they cannot traffic a woman because she perhaps is not considered a viable person to pimp out, if you will. So I remember there was one trafficking victim who was drug muled out because she had a like a food bag. Like she didn't have a stomach or something. Might have even been a colostomy bag, but basically they couldn't pimp her. So what they did was, because she had a lot of medical equipment on her for all of her medical issues, they tried to hide drugs in that. They also would force her to swallow drugs. And there are a lot of women who get there thinking they're picking up drugs to bring back and they're going to get $50K. And then the cartel kidnaps them or they kill them and don't send the drugs back over because it was set up and they traffic their organs. Sometimes they hold them for kidnapping. Most of the time, they try to use them as a viable mule if they are like white enough or American enough to get back across without being shook down. So if they think they can, a lot of these girls think they're just going to take it in a backpack. Well, no, they force them to swallow it. There's a movie, it's all Spanish. It's called Maria Full of Grace. That shit did not go out of style. They still do that. And they also put it in puppies, animals, horses, people. The old trick in American to come across so we can send them into America with insane amounts of heroin in their stomach. And then all they have to do is go to this hospital or doctor once they're back in America and they'll remove it from you safely. And then they end up getting murdered and their stomachs cut open so they could take the heroin out. Happens a lot. A lot. So that's why her family's freaking out. And I agree with them.
They claim to have been they claim to have been informing us as up to date as possible with everything and whatnot, but we literally found out the same day that they released this press conference, which wasn't even ran by us, and that's where they decided to let us know. Had we have known that she had crossed the border on the 12th, that would have like given us so much more of a different direction of where to look and like what to do as far as this is concerned. So no, like that's absolutely, it's just mind-blowing to me that they're saying this, that they kept us in contact and kept us in the loop, because in my opinion they did not every step of the way.
To the video. Sydney, that brings me to the video of surveillance video of Hannah talking to a stranger at a metro stop. When did you and the family see that video?
So none of our family has seen this video other than supposedly our aunt. None of our family has seen this video other than her, allegedly. So that's been very frustrating to know that, you know, that footage was not released to anyone other than her, or like, you know, you would assume it would be released to our immediate family, like my father. So none of us have seen any of this other than
Sarah, you normally practice. Yeah, Sarah, as the family's attorney, you normally practice criminal law, but you have been retained to represent the family in the matters that are in front of them. It just seems really odd to me that the family wouldn't be kept right in the loop, helping the police and the police helping them, because the goal is the same, to find out what's behind the mystery of Hannah disappearing. What do you make of that?
Well, look, unfortunately, this is not the first situation I've had where I've tried to help a victim's family, and there's been these sort of, I don't want to accuse the LAPD or the FBI. I'm sure they've done their due diligence, but sometimes it's just not enough. And I think there's a disconnect here. I was absolutely shocked. I just recently stepped into this case with my team, and I was shocked to learn that this family's been kept in the dark. And, you know, on that note, there's also been a lot of confusion caused by Hannah's aunt and Sydney's aunt. And I think that at this point now that we are on the case.
So the aunt that all of the internet was freaking out over, because the aunt was giving constant TikTok updates. And in one of them, she had just woken up in the morning and it looked like she wasn't wearing a top. She had her sheets up to her neck, you know. Of course, people went nuts on that. And the way her aunt was talking, and because she was smiling, the family's in on it, apparently. This shows that the aunt and now the sister and mom, I guess, are maybe having a little beef, a little inter-family beef, which, believe it or not, in my opinion, 90% of the time happens in missing persons cases. You can almost bet there's going to be at least one or two outliers that don't get along with the rest of the family. This is extremely common. It's like how married couples have a kid go missing or murdered, and what is the statistic? Like almost all of them split up, you know? It's one of those situations. This is so common, but I don't think that anybody should read anything into it. It doesn't mean that what the aunt is saying is wrong or what the mom and sister are saying is wrong. One thing I'm going to just say right here is listen to the families of missing persons before you listen to anyone else. I don't care how good the theory it is. Listen to the families. The aunt is family. The sister and the mom are family. The dad was family. Listen to them. If they have interfamiliar beef, at that point, sure, pick your fucking side, whatever. But always listen to the families first. Unless it's an egregious situation where the person is getting away from the family and there is proof that the family's been fucking them up, pay attention to the family. Unless the family is the suspect, pay attention to the family. Always.
And sort of picking up where
what Tiff said times 1,000.
Law enforcement apparently is left off. Sydney wants to make it clear to the viewers and to the public
but maybe,
that
I think maybe
the family is really her and her mother, and her uncle and that side. Now, that I'm assisting them, and that statements made by her aunt are not necessarily reliable.
Well, that's heartbreaking to think there's this disconnect. Sydney, what do you make of?
See what I mean? So now we're about to see more of that. So now we've got an other side to the police and the internet. Now we've got two family sides, and then we've got police and internet, and they're both on opposite sides. There needs to be a middleman to get these fucking people all together to make physical contact with her. Okay? Physical contact with her would be nice.
That? Why do you think that your Aunt Laurie has been making comments to the press that don't pretend, or don't align with the facts in the case so far?
I really have no idea at this point, and it's very unfortunate and sad to me that you have to question family. But we have decided to hire Sarah as our family attorney, and the fact that she has gone rogue and she wants to disconnect from it, that's on her own being. But I will do whatever I can to protect our family at this point, and do whatever I can to still find my sister. And I no longer want to have any connection with the confusion that I feel like she's caused since this case started with my sister. So I wanted to make that known to the public that she is no longer working with the family or our attorney at this point.
Well, I'm sorry to hear there is that schism, in the family. I wanted to ask you, Sydney, about Hannah in the months, days, weeks leading up to her leaving LAX. Had she mentioned anything to you about discourse in her life, depression, sadness, anxiety, a desire to break free from social media and go off the grid? Had she said anything just about how life was going?
No, I mean, not at all. And we keep in touch. Like, we all keep in touch here and there, and we all understand that we have our own lives going on, and that's understandable. But I feel like my sister and I are close enough for her to let me know if she's in distress, or if something really dramatic was happening in her life. And this is just so bizarre because she's never mentioned going to Mexico, and it just doesn't make sense to me, because I believe this is her first time ever even being in LA, and for her to go and do this on her own from LA and to cross the border of Mexico on her own with supposedly no phone, it just doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense to me, and it feels like someone else is involved or controlling her or doing something. And I can't discount the fact that, just because
I go away to shove a chili dog down my fucking throat for 2 seconds, and the ratchet nurse comes in. Where is she? I'm just kidding. Love you, Kimmy. Where's Kimmy? Where's Jimmy? Where's Kimmy and Jimmy? Oh, Jimmy. Why can't I see her? Is it putting me on top chat and not all chat? What the fuck? Oh, Melissa with one ass. Thank you for 5 Oblivious Benson memberships. Thank you. Where's Nurse Kim? Why can't I see Nurse Kimmy? Where is she? Where's Nurse Kim? Melissa, thank you so much for 5. Who's gonna get the Oblivious Benson memberships? Who is it? Who's gonna get it? Give it to Angry Tits. Give it to Medieval. I don't know where Nurse Kim's comment went. I don't know where Nurse Kim's comment went. Kimmy. Are we just yelling Kimmy? She's not here. Adam, did you prank us, dude? Oh my God. Kimmy Jimmy so much. Fuck. The boyfriend and her broke up, and he went straight to New York. And they knew him pretty well. That's why it's a doozy, dude. Yeah, Kimmy's not here. I just look like a fucking fool. Who gets a free membership? Hoogan? She's not here. Just got a membership. Yes, dude. Oh, weird. I know. They prompted me. How did Nurse Kim get a free membership if she's not here? She didn't. She didn't get a free membership. She didn't. Adam was pranking us. Everyone. Give it up for your brother who's grounded. Fucking Adam, grounded. Ask Pirate Radio. Check it out every night. All right. Let's keep going. Let's keep ripping off old Ban. Look at her. All sad because she didn't get to go to the crime counter. No, she did. She hosted it. Never mind. Here we go.
Because she was allegedly seen
Also, homegirl's beautiful, but her bangs are tripping me out. What's going on over here? Sorry, I'm being judgy.
alone. That doesn't necessarily mean just because there's so much exposure on this case, it doesn't mean that she's necessarily alone and someone's just doing this from a distance, knowing that they don't want to be exposed.
So, Sarah, this sounds like a territory where you can really help as the families.
Oh my God, I think we figured out a breakdown in communication. I cannot see who gets memberships. I said not see. Sorry, I cannot see who gets memberships. But you guys can? Interesting OSINT.
Representative. I mean, look, a family gets thrust into something. This is territory they never, ever imagined they'd be in. They don't know this landscape, but you do. So what are the next steps, Sarah, to try to figure out why is she in Mexico? Where might she be? And is there someone else involved?
Well, remember, Ashley, that this snapshot surveillance video is from November 12th. So there's still several weeks that have gone by since then. So our hope is that she is obviously still safe. And I'm now deploying a team in Mexico to continue the search down there. So for us and the family, this is not at all over. The fact that the LAPD is deeming it to be voluntary doesn't make it any lesser of a disappearance and a missing person case.
You guys know how I love to point out a good newscaster and a bad newscaster, and when I think two newscasters are fucking. She would be, I guess, a pundit, right? Or a representative. I love her. Yes, the bangs are doing a thing, but her hair is, she's got Jennifer Aniston hair. Love that. Are those gold iPod? What are they called? What are the iPod Apple ear? What's it called? The thing you have? AirPods. Are those gold AirPod earrings? Earpod? Whatever. Gearpod. AirPod. Are those gold ones that are upside down and being used as earrings? Because that's cool. And look at her velvet red top. I love her. Is that a princess shoulder, ma'am? What is that? Oh, shit, a tot. Hold on, kids. Gotta get a tot. Gotta get two tots. All right. Oh my God, you microwaved a salt packet? Fuck. Sorry. Anyway, love her. Big fan. Beautiful.
Case to this family. So we're going to be focusing. I'm flying back to Los Angeles. I'm in New York now, but we're going to be focusing on putting a team together in Mexico and continuing the search there, and trying to locate her. And if the LAPD, as they say, this is voluntary, she doesn't want to be with the family, or she did this on her own, we still need to locate her and confirm that. Because to us, there's a lot that doesn't add up. There was an ex-boyfriend that she'd planned this trip with. She flew with this ex-boyfriend. Did anybody talk to flight attendants to see if there was any interaction on this flight between her and this ex-boyfriend? I mean,
I'd like to answer that. They actually did. And the flight attendant or the flight crew said that they sat far away. She switched seats after they broke up. And I think her aunt said that. So that could be why they're asking it again, because now there's beef with the aunt, right?
We're just...
C. Smith, don't. C. Smith, don't you go. Don't make me show you my missing roommate, Carl. Okay? Don't go. It's not good right now. It's the worst it's ever been. Don't go.
There's a lot of questions and there's no answers.
Yeah.
Kids, I cannot stress this enough. And I would make it into merch if I wasn't terrified. But the new generation cartel ain't nothing to fuck with. Stay away from Mexico.
And I also just
to that, Sydney, I want, go ahead.
No, I just want to clarify too that I don't know if we mentioned this earlier, but LAPD also has not released any footage to the family at all. They're basically just determining that this is my sister, but they haven't released any footage to us to confirm that this is my sister that they're claiming to cross the border. And that's something that I really need everyone to understand, is that none of us have seen this at all to confirm. Like, okay, like you would think that they would go to an immediate.
Here's another thing I will say, because I do have my aunt used to work in Border Patrol. My little brother used to work on the border. My bio brother. And look, like, this shit, like, first of all, they do have, let me assure you, they have biometrics running on every single person who enters the border and exits the border on the US side. Does Mexico's side have the same biometric capability? Well, they would, but they're compromised. Compromise, if you will. Again, by the Sea Dogs, which I'm not even going to say cartel anymore. We're going to say Sea Dogs because I can. They terrify me. I live too close to there. I'm not going to talk shit. The point is, they're terrifying. There's issues with the infrastructure there and the compromise. So, I mean, look up El Diario reporters down there and look what happens to the reporters. You know what I mean? No, the cartels did have rules. La Familia was the family. You don't kill family. They also had a code where you don't kill women and children, and the women were actually higher up. They treat it like the Virgin Mary, you know, with Catholics. They are, a lot of them, very Catholic. Then there's the Santeria. We're not going to go through all of them. There's Los Zetas. There's Sinaloa. There's, I can't remember the brothers' names. Anyway, we're not going to go through all of them, but there's a bunch. New Gen is they have no rules. It's guerrilla warfare. Los Zetas are a group of Marines, the most elite of the technically federales that broke off and became a cartel because they wanted to break up a family of brothers that had already split off, all over money. Sinaloa and Mi Familia are two different ones. And then you've got Los Zetas that are all enforcers and ex-Marines and ex-federales. And then you've got New Gen, which is the TikTok kids. All right. And they're all terrifying. New Gen has no fucking rules at all. Los Zetas, fuck. Don't fuck with them either. Don't fuck with that. They're both scary for different. La Barbie, the only American guy to ever like be an enforcer for the cartel and rise to a leadership position. Like, that guy's straight out of Laredo, dude. I know people went to high school with that dude. Like, he fucking killed so many people before he was busted. Like, so fucking many. And he didn't give a fuck if you were a woman or child. But Sinaloa rules are different than La Familia. They all have rules. One of them, women and children are the top. Or I shouldn't say the children are. The women are the top. They run shit. They pick shit out. They're untouchable. The kids are trained from a young age to grow up and to become enforcers, like the Zetas, but on one side. You know what I mean? They raise them in the way terrorists will take a child and train that child up to do horrible things, to do terrorism. They give them weapons at young ages. And then there's some where you don't fucking do that. And they're out there trying to protect towns from other cartels. And the people in those towns prefer them over the police because the police are helping the corrupt cartels or the ones that will kill women and children. So there are actually cartels there that people who live there consider good because they have to, because they're protecting them. And somebody set it up here and boom, boom. It's like the mafia. Some people pay the toll to have their business protected by the Italian mafia, and they can't get shook down anymore by the Irish mafia and the cops. So this is what's been going on since 2004. This is what's been going on at the border since Felipe Calderon and since the drug war. I mean, more people died in the drug war in like a weekend than the entire war in Afghanistan, and no one said shit. It's always been a problem. People have to blame it on presidents. This is deeper than that. This is about drug laws. The war on drugs, quote unquote, the war on an ideal is insane. And ever since that war started, literally the day that war started is when cartels got their strength. And it's all fueled by us. Like if there's supply, there's demand. It's an economic problem. We used to welcome immigrants to this country with open arms, and it used to be safe to do so. Now, we're treating any immigrant like the enemy if they come from the South, and it has become racist. But the fact that there is that divide between people who want immigrants that are not doing violent things at the border and people who think all of them are, that's exactly what the people who are causing chaos down there want. They want to divide us. But then the people who aren't causing chaos there and want a better life don't want to be there with the chaos causers and have been brought up to, they've been taught their whole lives, America is the motherland. That's where you're going to get a good job. So when they show up at our doorstep expecting us to be super sweet because that's what they've always heard, and we're like, fuck you. It's kind of a shock to their system. It is a distressing situation, but one thing I know, it's not safe to do exactly what this young lady's doing. And I would have to say something has to be going on with her to do what she's doing, which is cross into the border alone at that port. Holy shit, dude.
My sister that they're claiming to cross the border. And that's something that I really need everyone to understand, is that none of us have seen this at all to confirm. Like, okay, like you would think that they would go to an immediate, like, you know, either myself or my mom or someone to be like, hey, is this Hannah? Is this her? No, they automatically went straight to determining that was her. So we don't even know if this is my sister.
Sydney, can I ask you if she does, I know she doesn't have her phone, but if she has some access to the internet or social media and she happens to see this interview, do you have a message for your sister?
Absolutely. I want her to know that she is loved and she is supported in every way, shape, or form. And no matter what she's going through right now, she needs to know that she has a place to come home to. And I can't stress it enough. Like, she is still light, like in our lives. And she's just such an amazing and beautiful woman. And she's my baby girl, you know, she's my baby sister. And, you know, I really hope that if she does see this, like, just let us know, give us a message or something to let us know that you are safe and that you are okay. Because you have so many people behind you and you have so many people who love and care for you that just want to know that you're genuinely okay. Even if you're not, like, just something, some sort of like message, phone call, something.
Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find News Nation on your screen. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't click the red subscribe. You sub to me, children. You sub to me. All right. So that was it. That's the show. That's what we did today. We sussed out what we could about this Hannah Kobayashi situation. Who, Ashley has perfect eyebrows? So fuck yeah. She does have nice eyebrows. Or Hannah's sister. Hannah's sister, yes, has perfect eyebrows. She looks just like my friend Machiko, and I can't wait to show her. What do you think about the boxer protecting Max, protecting Happy in the interrogation? Who do you side with? Were the boxer's Miranda rights, his due process, was it all stomped upon? What do you think? Yeah, her abrupt, super happy ending was confusing. That's because it's a pre-recorded ending, right? Where she pops in, she's like, "Hi, by the way." One thing I will say is Law and Crime and News Nation do this thing that drives me nuts, where she'll be saying, like, not even her, just anybody. Let me give you an example because I can't even think of their name right now to tell you, but there's one who does it where she's like, and the girl was missing and there was no footage. And then the crying family member will be like, yeah, there was no footage. We never saw her again. And then the chick goes, and that's why, listeners, we trust Aura. And then she starts going into an ad. I'm like, bitch, how did you do that? It is so fucking upsetting. It is very upsetting. All right. You know, we got to end on something fun. So, do you want Jerry Springer sleeping with my stepdaddy? No, I'm just kidding. Okay, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to show you one more great found footage. Should I show that? What found footage should I show them? Foot massage? You guys want to watch chicken wings and foot? Is that it? Barbecue. Who's the guy that came to Creek? Barbecue and foot massage came to Creek. Jones Barbecue and Foot Massage. Yep. Oh, cheap ass prepaid legal daycare academy. Done. We'll do Jones Good Ass Barbecue. Well, we'll do both. We'll play them. Nope, we're gonna do this one. We're gonna do cheap ass prepaid. It's the same guy. Oh shit. Yeah, it's the same guy. You guys will love this. All right, we're gonna dip out on that. Oh, dance kinetics. Oh fuck, Adam. Okay. All right. We'll do both. We'll do both because it's a special night. It's a special night. But yeah, with the Hannah stuff, just keep your eyes open. Pay attention to that case. But I highly recommend, like, you know, if you happen to be in Mexico or you see a girl that looks like her, contact the sister, the family. I don't know what's going on. Everybody has that one crazy auntie. Ours is that horror dep, but I guess they got a crazy auntie. I don't really know, but whatever, dude. Like, families are gonna family, you know, they're gonna fight, they're gonna come back to each other, they're gonna go away. It's fine that people get over that shit. But what we won't do is join the conspiracies, the JLRs, they can mouse that shit is fucking ridiculous. And she wasn't at the Venice boardwalk. Also, the FBI did get involved in the case. They can track her anytime she comes across. She would have had to have her real passport to go across because she'd been fucked if she didn't. So yeah, I do think that she's still in Mexico. It would make sense if she went there and did not know that her father had passed. And I don't think that it's callous. I think it's unfortunate and sad. And I'm terrified for when she comes back and finds out. That's going to be upsetting for her if it was voluntary. If it's not voluntary, keep an eye out for her because I don't think it is. I think there's something weird going on there, but I'm not going to speculate on what it is because that's irresponsible. Oh, shit. Sorry, I'm trying to find you Dance Kinetics, and I just scrolled over Jennifer Coffindoffer's fucking reviews for restaurants. She's a poor tipper, allegedly. All right, let's see. Allegedly. For entertainment purposes only. She's a shit tipper. Okay, open link. All right. We're going to end on Jones prepaid cheap ass legal attorney. And then we're going to end on Dance Kinetics. I love you kids so much. Thank you so much for being here. Let me save this to the playlist so we can just pop this right up for you. All right, here we go. Here we go. You're all the best. Snatches entered the chat. Uh-oh. Yeah, we're doing the dancing. Okay. Okay. Here we go. I'm going to show you first this found footage that is really great. And then we're going to look at Bob because Adam requested it and because he's back. He's back in the fold. He's getting old, so he's got to learn to do Dance Kinetics. Here we go. Goodbye. Love ya.
I find you both guilty
of helping people for the ridiculously low price of $99.99. In today's broke-ass society, things are harder, so you need things cheaper. So I came up with Jones, cheap-ass prepaid legal and daycare academy. You are not the president. You don't need to make that type of money. You might need my legal services. You're just raising one kid, because I'm going to sue you. At Jones, we don't assess the legal fees after the case is disposed of. We make it prepaid. Prepaid meaning you need to pay before, just in case I need to invest the money in something else where you may need my services. And I'm going to spend it wisely, fighting for you. And if we can't get you out of child support, we'll provide you with our top-notch molester-free daycare services. We let them do whatever they want to do so that when you get them home, they go straight to bed. Which one of y'all, you little Santa Claus ain't coming to none of y'all? There's some books around here somewhere. Jones do a good-ass job of watching both mine and my grandbaby. Jones got for me auto insurance. Jones got me this big-ass check. Now, friends, you may ask yourself, how can he provide us with such cheap legal services? Well, here's a story about Toby and his baby mama. Hey, Toby, I need my money. I don't have no more money. That's because y'all keep messing up. Y'all keep doing crime. Because I gave it all to you to raise that one little baby you got. And I work from volume. So y'all continue to rob people and take stuff. It ain't your business what I do with the money. So please, come on down to Jones, cheap-ass prepaid legal and daycare academy. Well, it's a place where you can bring your children and get legal advice. Put your hand against the wall. My legal advice to you is don't have no more children. Go ahead and come to the website or give me a call on the new telephone number at 708-46-CASH-1. I'm on call 3 hours a day, 5 hours a week.
Go like his page. Big Dog Eat Child. This is Toby Jones. This guy's a fucking comic and he's so fucking hilarious. I've tricked you guys. This is not found footage. The other one was. This is just a comic that I really fucking love, who is hilarious and he's touring and he's the best. So go check him out. Here we go. Now I'm really leaving you because you see that face. You see that. Look, I know you kids want a bukkake on Bob Wilfong. All right. I know you kids fuck around with Country 94.3. I know what you do. I know that you prance around with your horns on and you do incantations at night to Bob, okay? With your scrunchies and your horns, all right? I know you kids been doing African dance kinetics at your mother's behind my back and I'm taking her to court. We're going to family court. Love you. See you tomorrow. Bye.
Can't seem to get it, but not this reporter, huh?
No 2 left feet for you.
That's
huh?
right. Can you show me that move one more time?
Well, there are no mistakes, just variations.
Okay.
It goes like this. Swivel, swivel, kick, kick.
Okay, I think I got it. Okay.
Woo-hoo! No, that's a
Get it?
variation.
And stay with me because I'm going to do one of these things. Hoo-hoo! 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 Okay, I think I got it. Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Did I get it?
Not quite.
Nano says the technique helps people find their natural rhythm and encourages self-expression. The music varies as much as the movements. Students bounce, kick, and jump around to.
Psych. I just had an idea, you guys. I just had a great idea. YouTube made me do a members only to meet a quota, but I'd already done one. So I said, that's dumb. And they said, yeah, but you got to do one to meet this quota. And it was for some like fucking creator program I signed up for. I don't remember. Dad was on a lot of Benadryl and Robitussin. Okay. So I did that and I was like, oh fuck. And the one I made, I really like it. And I was like, fuck, I want everyone to see this. Even though it's members only, I want everyone to see this. And I'm like, how can I reward the kids who put up with my fucking bullshit and sit there? Here, let me bring my face up. How do I reward the kids? Let me make it bigger. How do I reward the kids? Look at AEW branding. Oh, boom. All elite. Who sit there and put up with shit like this. Because I am going to go back to the beginning so I can see the old lady do the DX suck it and see Bob do his little dance because Hugin did have to piss. And I took him out for a second. But he pissed quick because he's in it for the kinetics too. How can I reward you kids who sit here and listen to my bullshit all the time? Who buy each other fucking, what do you call it? Super chunks? Buy me super chunks. You buy each other memberships, right? It does smell bad. It does smell bad in this parking lot. Yeah, Hugin signed all of us up and your granddaughter. And I'm always afraid Laura's right. And she probably is. You can't unsee this. But how can I reward you kids? And I thought I figured out a YouTube loophole. Now, I don't think they'll punish me for this, but if they do, I will take it for you. I'm going to share the members only video with you guys so that you can watch it publicly. And it's kind of a little reward for anybody who sticks it through all the way. Okay? That way anybody has access to it. And I think I won't get in trouble because what am I going to copyright strike myself? Oh, finally a beef. And it's with me. A beef with myself? Are we ready for that? Do you kids want to go into a portal? As soon as this is done, I'm going to play the 13-minute, the 13-minute members only for you. And it is a compilation of, I think it's best of me and your auntie, or maybe Nurse Kim. I don't remember, but it's good. It made me laugh when I was making it on Robotussin. Here we go. Here we go. I'm going to take this down. I'm going to get that ready. Or I'm going to put this up and get that ready. I'll be right back.
Okay, I think I got it. Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Did I get it?
Not quite.
Nano says the technique helps people find their natural rhythm and encourages self-expression. The music varies as much as the movements. Students bounce, kick, and jump around to African, Latin, and rock music. They even climb on top of each other. One student says dance kinetics has benefited her more than she could have ever imagined. For an hour and 15 minutes, these students escape from their daily grind and leave feeling rejuvenated. In Northport, Alyssa Coleman, News 12, Long Island.
Oh, that's not for everybody.
I'm going to clip that and put that at the end of all my videos. That's going to be the new branding. It's going to be at the end of every single live. It's going to go, she's not for everybody. Remember that lady earlier in Nurse Kim's? She super chatted $20 to say she doesn't like me and that I ruined the vibe between Aunt Deb and Nurse Kim. People got heated at her. Listen, kids, if that ever happens again, you let her go off because that's a queen. All right. Let me explain why. I want my friends to thrive. I want them to be happy. I want them to make that fucking bag. Okay. Anyone can shit on me if they're going to throw a Twinkie at Nurse Kim or Aunt Deb. Sure, dude. You might be going, Dad, what a hypocrite. You said before you bitched at people we left at the Grand Canyon for doing this very thing, for insulting people with super chats. Those were $2. Like, if you're going to talk shit about a bitch and be hurtful, at least 20, 10, 50, fine. In fact, anybody who super chats me over $10, you can tell me to go fuck myself. You can threaten me. You can call me names. Call me a fat, disgusting bitch and tell me you never want to see my fucking face again. Call me pancake tits. I don't care. Call me bug mouth. Call me squeaky toy. Call me maybe. I don't give a fuck. If you're going to send money to Nurse Kim, Aunt Deb, anybody that I love, Uncle Frank, Rabbit, Melissa, anybody, Edom, if you're going to support my homies and hook them up with a bag, call me whatever fucking name you want. I respect that woman. I put respect on that hater's name because she paid a decent, generous amount. That's how much would it cost for you to get insulted? If a stranger goes, I'm gonna tell you I don't like your hat, but I'll give you $20. Would you take it? Yeah, dude. Fuck yeah. All right. Sure. It's 100%. Don't ever hate on anyone for hating on me if they're fucking dropping dolls, especially for Nurse Kim or Aunt Deb. Anybody who's my homie. If somebody offers someone a super chat of $100 to call me a crusty bitch fucking nightmare, I mean, I don't give a fuck. She deserves to fucking die. If they say some shit like that about me and it's over $20, let them go, dude. Yes, bitch. Yes. Thank you for hooking my friends up. I might be more insufferable to make their bags bigger. That's what I have to do. I'll do it. Okay. Got to get Uncle Francis a kidney. I'm just kidding. We're not going to buy one on a black market, but we do need to get her a kidney. But also, I'm pretty sure she's on the list. But regardless, if you guys got to fucking, if someone's raining dicks upon me, but offering up $25, $50 to Aunt Deb to do it, Fucking yes. And yeah, it is respectful to read it on air. I do expect them to read it. They need to be reading this shit. I want to hear it. I want to hear them have to read it. That's a treat for me. It's funny. I'm going to clip it and make it into a lo-fi. What are you fucking talking about? This is going to be great. It's really great for our brand. We're going to Hoog merch coming soon. All right, here we go. This is it. And now I'm gone. And this is the 13-minute video that you won't be able to get unless you have members only, but now you can get it because you guys can all come get it. You know what I mean? Love you. I'm your dad. Bye. I'm not trying to distract, but you know what? The only thing better than slowed down Julie Nagel and normal baby Brian is Kristen on the dance floor. Baby. Boo, 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 boo. With the titty lady just fucking whoosh, whoosh, whoosh right next to him. Have you seen that fucking video? He's just like, dude. Also, thank you, Angry Tits, for becoming a new member. Speaking of Angry Tits, you're about to see some Angry Tits. Look at that. Oh my God, those tits are so mad. Swoosh right next to him. You seen that fucking video? He's just like, dude. He goes full Magic Mike. That motherfucker puts a finger in his own asshole and then realizes he's in public. He goes, whoops, almost put it in.
Dude,
freaked off.
Not for nothing. He literally almost is like, he does everything except.
Dude,
oh, what's that?
If he could have hawked to it like that Kim
On
Kardashian
his own.
thing, do you remember when the champagne comes up and lands on Kim's butt? If he could have hawked to it into his own asshole that way, fucking would have.
Episode, flop that, episode, flop that, episode, flop that chair here. We have video of her just. These people are going to eject you from this line. How did that show? I will be. It is an.
Damn, with those hips.
No. Them hips don't lie. You can put those hips on the stand because those hips don't lie.
Tristan's hips don't lie and then starting to eat the claw. Like he's crabbing. He's crab walking forward.
He's throwing it the fuck back.
Backwards.
He's throwing it the fuck back.
He sniffied.
Oh.
He was full sniffy. Hold on a second. This is a live camera? Oh God. Someone's getting out of that vehicle. What's going on here? Oh my God. It's a message. We're being sent an incoming satellite message. Who is this? This is terrifying. This scary person is walking. They're walking. Oh my God. It's a crab crawl. Oh my God. This is terrifying. They've hacked us. We've been hacked by the Mossad. It's your aunt. Oh my God. She sounds just like you. She's so mean. She's just like you. She's such a cunt. And you're such a cunt. That could be you. Is that you? That whore just crab walked in a parking lot at night at the Holy Cross Trinity Library or whatever this place is. No. She's at a place of education. This is an assault. Piss. Oh, there she is looking at the phone. What's she doing now? Did she just crab crawl? Oh my God. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. She crab walked. She did a crab walk. That's me in the corner. Losing baby Brian.
Anybody else come into the house that night while you were there?
Baby Brian Jr.
That's me with the nagel.
Losing my white claw. No. That's me with the white
anybody else
claw.
in the house.
Hello.
What's up, butt licker?
Hey, butt licker, butt. That's me with the nay. Go. Hanging out the table. Okay, ready?
Snorting all the truffles.
What time should I call back? Who is there? Is there a gay?
No, there's not.
Oh, well, you guys don't like them?
Yeah, we do.
Well, you have one. I'd rather talk to one of them than an angry fucking man all the time. But I thought about it, and I, in another life, could have been a wonderful woman to another woman. We speak Nagel.
So fast. We speak Nagel. We took time to learn the language of the Nagel, so that
we understand the different grunts, what they mean.
Some people, the crime scene speaks to them. She's speaking to us.
It's a rare Nagel in rare form.
Look at the Nagel at the old country buffet.
Get the formality.
Will she get gummy bears on her ice cream, or will she be sufficient with the pork chop? She is alone for the first time with baby Brian, so of course she's going to remember exactly who left. That's all I'm saying.
What do you think happened?
I think that she's been waiting for this moment to be alone with baby Brian for her whole life, so she knows everything about what went on in the house. But I think she was too distracted by the free snacks that she didn't bother to look outside. I think baby Brian was looking outside to avoid the Nagel. I know exactly how this room was set up. I know who was on the couch. I know who was on the couch so that they could have snacks in their purview, and then they could have fucking baby Brian in the corner. And he's gazing out the window to avoid her gaze because he knows he's the next truffle about to get fucking snooted out. All right? So I believe it when baby Brian says who he saw out on the lawn.
It's like I was 20 feet away from the fridge.
Just
Stop. I'm going to stop.
through the path of the
I don't want to stop.
pathway in the front
20
yard,
feet from the
going
fridge.
out the door.
Cause I'm 20 feet from the fridge and I'm thinking maybe 20 feet ain't so far away. All right, that's it. I'm gonna go ahead.
It was a pile, it was far away. Sometimes you meet someone and you're like, they don't do anything wrong and you're just creeped. And then sometimes you meet someone and they fucking rule. And it's like, you know what? Even if you do that, fine. What's up, Aunt Deb?
Hi.
Oh, what's that? Fucking Baha. I need a moment.
You want to talk about my life? What's up? I'm eating. What was different? This? Oh, this? Oh, this thing? Oh, Key of the Kingdom?
S-Dog says you need a gun so that the others know who is boss. T-Bird has been carrying a gun since she was 10. She says you got to bust them before they bust you.
We're talking about making PB and jelly sandwiches because there was some peanut butter and jelly and bread in the car. So
First of all, this is the first time she's smiled in her whole life.
about making PB and jelly sandwiches.
And you know what?
all the PB and jelly gone?
Where has all the white claw gone?
Peanut butter and jelly and bread in the car. So
Oh, girl, me
talking
too.
about that.
Oh, I've been there.
Car, so
Oh,
talking about that.
she's like,
I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry.
No, don't be. She is me when I get a fillet of fish. I love her so much right now.
No,
I
yeah.
No, I love slowed down Julie Nagel. This is my favorite person in the whole trial. I think I love slowed down Julie Nagel more than fast baby Brian.
I like her too. I don't mind her either. Wrenched.
Mm-hmm.
Real, recognize real, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yep.
I don't know. Life is different now. Life has been different, like, since that moment. I don't know. I just, like, I can't, like, relate to normal people anymore. I'm just, like, I don't know. Get it.
I hope your life is so good.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Mm.
I'm behind Matthew. Sarah just asked for a bite. I don't want to say yes. I don't want to share my food. Okay.
Fuck, dude. If you can't handle me at my pal, you don't deserve me at my chief.
Walking Chloe through the first floor of that house, correct?
Yes.
When Brian Albert Sr. was walking
remembers because she walked so little.
the first floor of that house, he maintained
like, oh, that time I walked?
control of Chloe's collar. Did he not?
He did, yes.
Oh, I think I did walk that day.
You like dogs, right?
I do.
Usually I only go on stairs if I'm being held at gunpoint.
I have, yes.
That night.
But I remember because I was trying to get the dog so
You've
I
never
could eat
pet
it.
sat for Chloe,
And it went up the stairs, and I said, well, there goes my lunch.
Then were you in and out? Because I said a few things to you, and I feel like you didn't answer.
I feel like you were in and out of the glare. The reason that I told you I was going to pull up with the ops today, that was a reference to you. I am pulling up with the ops. S-Dog, let's start with you. Why do you need a whore? Why do you need my whore?
Well, everybody else has them. If you don't have one, then...
Well, yeah, but it's mine, S-Dog. Could you give her back? Like, why are you taking my whore?
I mean, it's either shot or shoot someone. I mean, they're going to shoot you.
Put the spat on my name.
Excuse me, Claire, are you threatening to shoot me and take my whore?
If they shoot you, you're just going to shoot them before. I mean...
I'm about to confront you, okay? But you need to know I have ops on the streets, dude.
I wanted to come look you in your face like a man and tell you how.
Ops on the street.
The only power a mod in your chat has is timing people and hiding people and not being affected by chat being slowed down. Sometimes you have to slow the chat down. Usually I give creators wrenches in my chat so that in case I have to do that, which rarely I ever have to, but in case I have to do that, they never have to worry about that. But that's all the power they have. That's not real power.
Whoa.
Because worst case scenario, it can be fixed. You know, I mean, anything they do, it's a pain in the ass, but it can be fixed.
Where are you going with this?
And then because sometimes once in a while you get somebody who gets a wrench and then they act like they've been given the Thor of the hammer of Thor.
Were you given the hammer of Thor yet, Deborah? Let's continue.
The fucking King's scepter. It's bizarre. It's bizarre. It's bizarre.
How bizarre. How bizarre. How bizarre.
Oh.
And it's like, dude, it's a blue name. People will notice your comments a little more, you know, sure. But they're like street squirrel. Exactly.
Don't backtrack.
Like you're carrying fucking Zeus's thunderbolt.
Okay.
Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. It's
Whoa.
not power. Calm down.
Whoa.
All around me are familiar faces, worn out.
To be honest, we never needed like wrenches, and then wrenches were just kind of like a fun thing.
Y'all finished or y'all done?